Spin the motherfucking wheel then. So every time, you know, y'all gotta understand, man, my years of substance abuse, a lot of drinking, man. Every now and then, man, the brain just cancels itself and it goes into system error. That's what we're gonna call this right now. This is a system error. So every time I have a system error, we're gonna bring out this motherfucking wheel and we're gonna spin this motherfucker. We're gonna talk about some shit. Let's go. Dick Cheney, ain't this about a bitch? Cause this is the craziest shit. When I came in here today and these motherfuckers showed me this wheel, I told them, I don't know what the fuck Dick Cheney got going on. Is this nigga still living? But I will say rest in peace, Dick Cheney. I don't know if he's still living, but with Dick Cheney, I pretty much know he's like he's a Republican, right? Spin the motherfucking wheel. Flat Earth. Now, when I think of Flat Earth, I just think about Kyrie Irving off rip. You spin the wheel. So, like I say, every time I system mirror and I get a glitch in my brain, I told y'all, man, it's a lot of substance abuse, a lot of drinking, man. So a lot of times my shit don't work right. But right now, when it does happen, we spin the wheel and we'll make something happen. Let's go. Kanye. God damn it. I really am not going to say too much about Kanye because I really feel like he's going through a lot and shit. So I'm not going to be real sensitive about this subject. But Kanye owed me $1,000. That's the real story we need to talk about. I actually DM'd him on Instagram one time. Was like, nigga, where my stack at? And I'm going to tell you what happened. You know his Donda Foundation. His Donda Foundation, I guess one time they was trying to round up some money and they was actually, doing some shit. It was actually run by another rapper. His name is Rhymefest. They hit me up in the DMs and like, would you like to donate to the Donda Foundation? And we'll give you a custom t-shirt, like a free, Donda t-shirt type of situation and shit. And who doesn't love Kanye shit? Like far as clothes and shit. So I'm like, hell yeah. I would love to have a fucking, like a foundation Donda type of this way before you're doing a Donda album and all that kind of shit. You get what I'm saying? I was like, of course I love to have some shit like that. What is good? What is a good donation for me? And I'm an underground rapper. I'm not these other niggas. I don't have big mansions and private jets and all that shit. So I was like, maybe, it's a little costly for my budget. But I donate $1,000 to the Donda Foundation. You get what I'm saying? I donated $1,000. I never got my t-shirt. It's been years. I'm talking about this over like 5 years. Even one time I got mad, I went on Twitter and I said some shit like, man, Donda finessed me. Where's my fucking t-shirt? I ain't even mad about the money. I wanted the fucking t-shirt. You get what I'm saying? I paid $1,000. I could pay $1,000 for another t-shirt. I want the fucking shirt. You get what I'm saying? And then Rhymefest hit me up like, man, I'm sorry. It's a lot of shit, complications and blah, blah, blah. So yeah, Kanye, I'm looking at, you owe me $1,000. You a billionaire and all that shit now. I don't even want the shirt no more. I want my money back. So you talk about all this empowerment. Pete Dave, you ain't got no problem with him. You got a problem with me and my money. So yeah, I ain't got no $1,000 just to be giving away to no nigga with no billions. Run me my money, man. I'm not playing. I'm not playing. Spin that motherfucker wheel. And then we'll get into some goddamn. I mean, it's not because that's some shit I like keep secret to myself, like 4chan. But to be honest, man, 4chan ain't always, I mean, that ain't really what it, right now, man, it kind of it's kind of turning just like porn. So yeah, that is that. Spin that motherfucking wheel. Then we'll get into some video game reviews of that and shit. Lean. This is crazy. It's really crazy because I literally just drank lean this weekend, which is, oh my gosh. Spin the fucking wheel. System error, I'm sorry. But I was really talking about, just some old games and shit. Like, shouts out Hotline Miami, all the independent developers and shit like that. So that's really what I think is the cool thing. I know Switch had a lot of independent games, like, but it took a lot. But just to have those, like, $4, $5 games that I can be able to buy, I think is some cool shit. So yeah, we're gonna spin the wheel again. Come on, let's get it. One more time. Last time. Wheel of Fortune. Simulations. God damn it. Haven't been talking about this the entire time. This whole thing is a simulation. I don't know what y'all motherfuckers even thought about. This is not real. There's no possible way Danny Brown is doing a fucking podcast on Tom Segura's network. Who would ever thought that would happen? So that's how I know I live in a simulation, but maybe, everything happened for a reason. So shouts out to Time and motherfucking Christina, man, for even giving me this opportunity. Because this been a thing for a long time, man. Like, when I first, was on YMH, it's just me being a fan of the shit. You know what I'm saying? And just, and loving the shit. And just like, just a part of the whole mom culture, shouts out to all the genes out there. You get what I'm saying? So me doing some shit like that is like, what the fuck? Some dream come true type shit, I guess. But Time, me and him was, I remember one time we was talking on the phone. He was like, man, if you ever want to do a podcast, man, that shit'll be fire. I was like, man, I don't want to do that shit. I was like, I do that shit, I do it with you. Because at the end of the day, me doing that shit myself is a lot of fucking work. Putting that shit together, man, Time is like fucking Master P with this shit, man. You get what I'm saying? He no limit in this motherfucker. He got a whole shit. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I thought to myself, but I was drunk at the time we talked, because I know for a fact if I was sober, I probably wouldn't have said this shit. I was like, man, fuck that shit. If I'm going to do it, I do it with your ass. If you down to do it, I do it with you. And then he was like, man, I don't know. He didn't say yeah or no at the time. He just like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? All right, we'll figure it out. And then we talked again on the phone. We was kicking on the phone again. He was like, I'm moving to Austin, right? I'm like, and at the time, I was just now starting to make my transition and start to move to Austin. And I was like, what the fuck? This is fate. But then I said, you know what? No, this is the simulation. This is somebody pushing the work. You get what I'm saying? This shit don't supposed to happen, man. I don't even supposed to leave Detroit. I'm supposed to live and die in Detroit. I'm supposed to live in fucking Austin, Texas. But this is somebody who's in control of my game. That's like, you know what? They bought some downloadable content, updated the software, and now we're here, man. And I'm in Austin, Texas, and it's a fucking beautiful experience, man. I can't believe that we're doing this shit. It's so fun. So, like I say, we're gonna have a fucking great time doing this shit, man. So, shouts out to Time, YMH, everybody, Booth Boys. You know what I'm saying? It's lit, man. Spin that motherfucking wheel. Yeah, every time I go blank, we spin the motherfucking wheel. So now we spinning the motherfucking wheel. Here we go. I'm starting to think y'all clicking these motherfuckers on purpose now, man. But, hey, don't knock it till you try it. Spin the wheel. Red pill. Ain't that some racist shit? Or it's like the Matrix, like blue pill, red.
Yeah,
like
the Matrix.
It's like me and you woke.
I think so.
Or like I'm a red pill you, because I be seeing white people say that he got red pill. They be like, oh, he got.
I think it's the opposite of woke. It's
he got radicalized.
Right.
So yeah, red pill and it's the opposite of woke. It's like that's just not shit I'm into. I just play video games and stuff. So I mean, that's a little too adult for me. Spin the motherfucking wheel. Every time we go blank, I spin the motherfucking wheel. So now we get into the motherfucking wheel. Let's spin the motherfucking wheel. Let's see what we got. Goblins. Now the thing is about goblins is like, goblins, like I feel like is that like a racial term for a ghoul? You get what I'm saying? I don't know, man. What I was talking. Kids just have to spin that motherfucking wheel. Now see, y'all got some new shit this time. What we got ourselves into. Oh, kale? I love motherfucking kale. Oh, shit. Spin the motherfucking wheel. I don't know. All right, my bad. We might have some more outfits, but we'll save them for next time. Arby's. Now I would say Arby's is trash off rip. Now I'm gonna just be 100 with y'all, but I would say the best marketing in the business right now. If anybody look, we have the meats. Now I don't know how did that work out. And part two, to the nigga who do that voice, he has to be like the motherfucking progressive lady. What's her name? Flo. He has to be the Flo of the niggas and some real shit. And we don't even know what he look like or who he is. They could be using the effect on his voice. It could be fucking, for all we know, it could be Future. And they could be just manipulating his voice. You're like, damn, how Future get all this money? This nigga's doing all the Arby's campaigns. Spin the wheel. Then we'll jump into some why you tell him to beat me like that, Harpo? That's the first thing I think when I think of Oprah. You get a car, you get a car, you get a car, you get a car. Spin the motherfucking wheel, man. Try me win 6'3"? This shit crazy. Y'all niggas be doing this shit on purpose, dog. I swear. But dwarves, I ain't gonna front, though. I don't know dwarves, little people, we ain't talked about that, but I told y'all I love, I guess I'm not my height or whatever, but them bitches be thick, though. Midgets, the midget bitches be thick. I told you. I think I'm going too far. Spin a motherfucking wheel. We get one more win spiel. But during the win spiel, I want to say shouts out to Kendrick Lamar. Mr. Morale is a 10. It's a classic. It's another classic, man. I don't hear nobody say it. Boogers. All right, see. I'll just skip the boogers, man. We ain't going to talk about no fucking boogers. What the fuck is going on? I was just saying, yeah, so the new Kendrick album is out. Spin that motherfucking wheel. Herpes. Everybody got them. I mean, at this point, because now they like herpes have morphed into some other shit, HPV or whatever the fuck. I feel like everybody got that shit, man. Ain't nothing you can do about it, man. That shit is just everywhere, man. All right. Spin the motherfucking wheel. God is good. God is great. I mean, I love God, man. You got to, yeah, man, spin that motherfucking wheel. Estrogen. Yeah, that's the opposite of testosterone, right?
Yep. You did not say testosterone.
I'm just saying. I feel like I have a little too much estrogen in my body. That's definitely the truth. Because I like getting my nails done and shit. I like getting nice bags and shit. You know what I'm saying? I probably like shop. I probably like doing, you know what I'm saying, a little too much. But ain't nothing wrong with that, man. A lot of men need to get more in touch with their feminine side. That's how you get bitches, man. You like doing shit they like to do, man. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, that's that, man. Spin the motherfucking wheel. Let's see what we got. Boob jobs. Yeah, man, they could be. I'm picking my words wisely. So yeah, man, spin the motherfucking wheel. Let's give it one more go. Oh, the Beatles. The Beatles are overrated. Yeah, man, it is. I mean, It is what it is. Spin the motherfucking wheel. We get one more wheel spin, we be about here. A weapons? Hippie crack? That's some juggalo shit. Cause soon as they told me like to do some actual labor, that's when I quit. I'm like, bitch, I'm selling weed. What the fuck I need to be working at Burger King for? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't know if that got to do with tips and shit. Spin the motherfucking wheel. I wasn't even supposed to spin the wheel yet. I get just more of these after that. It just seemed like the right thing to do. Snakes. Yeah, you motherfuckers know. I think I told these motherfuckers a few times about this. So yeah, man, when I was in I want to say it was elementary school. Well, me as a kid. My dad's friend went to jail, and he had a lot of exotic pets. And so I guess the cool thing for my dad to do was to take on the pets. And he had you know, my dad had 4 kids at the time, and you know. But one of the pets was a 50-foot python that we didn't grow up with. This snake don't know us from shit. He just threw a random snake into the crib that's 50 feet. And, you know, when you got a snake in the hood and shit, you know, you got that shit. It made me a cool kid kind of the neighborhood and shit. Like, we'll bring the snake out, let him fucking, you know, roll on a banister and shit on the porch, shit in the front grass, scare the whole neighborhood. But at the end of the day, my mom was real scared of snakes and shit. You get what I'm saying? And the motherfucker was strong too. Like, we'll put him in his cage and he'll always break out. And my mom had a parakeet. The motherfucker crawled up the wall, killed the parakeet. So he'll sneak out the motherfucking, he'll sneak out the cage and shit. Might end up in my mom's room, might be in your bed and shit like that. So what I think about that shit and that time in our lives, man, we went through a real hard situation because we were scared inside of our house. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, man, that shit had to do something to us. Like, you know what I'm saying? As kids and growing up with that type of situation and having this type of shit. And it wasn't just a snake. We had like a lot of pythons and like, you know what I'm saying? We had a fish tank with like red devils and shit. Pythons and red devils. And I remember I got a frog from school. I got a frog and they was like, yo, I think I probably told this story before. I was like, yo, the frog might be better off living in the fish tank instead of this shit. So I put the frog in the fish tank with the piranhas. And next thing I knew, I came back, he was a shell of himself. It just was, it looked like aquarium decoration at the bottom. It just was the shell of a frog. Like, so, yeah, man. So I would say snakes, man. I mean, animals like that in general, man, you got to kind of grow up with them. You got to kind of raise them shits, man. They don't call them snakes for no reason. Them motherfuckers will turn on you in a heartbeat and kill the fuck out of you. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, I wouldn't get a snake again. Some animals aren't meant to be pets. I don't feel like snakes is one of them. I mean, it's a cool thing to do and shit, have them and shit, but I don't know, man. Spin that motherfucking wheel. Magic. Magic is real. For real. Like, cause I mean, like motherfuckers that's into like voodoo and shit. Like if you go like down south, like New Orleans or like in Florida and shit, and they be having like when you can go like to the actual like the voodoo lady and be like, man, you know what? I want this nigga dead. And they be like, man, well, you got to get a piece of his hair and do this and do that and do all this and do all that shit. That shit be really real, man. Like, I don't know. I believe that shit. And maybe that's just for like voodoo doctors and shit like that, man. Spin the wheel one more time, then we get up out this bitch. Like I say, I left motherfucking Ditto in the kennel. Also, I just started Ditto at Instagram. Y'all can follow Ditto at Ditto Deuce. That's DITTO DEUCE. Sounds like a biker. Yeah, so hit up Ditto Deuce on Instagram. Show my baby some love, you know. She need to do something, man. Let's go. Polyamory. Is that how you say that? What that mean?
It's like open relationships.
Oh, like polygamy. Is that the same shit?
Yeah.
I actually was watching that spin that motherfucking wheel. I was about to say some crazy shit. I had to stop myself. Didn't we talk about this crackhead ass nigga before?
Yeah, I guess the wheel wants us to talk about him again.
Spin that motherfucking wheel. For real, man. But yeah, y'all thought I was joking, didn't y'all? Oh shit. Yeah, gay niggas in outer space. Top Gun. That's the first gay porno I ever saw. I mean, it was softcore. And then I heard 2 is even gayer. You know what I'm saying? Spin the motherfucking wheel. Let's give it a go. So yeah, right now, to motherfuckers want to keep their lines together and shit, it's destroying the world. So you need to just go all organic. Aliens. I mean, the government have confirmed that shit real though, right? They mean, and then they gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like no conspiracy theory like type nigga and all that shit, but when we was going through the thick of shit, you know what I'm saying? The COVID, the lockdowns and all that shit. That's when I was like, man, you know what? Fuck the news. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all this bullshit. Soon as we going through the thick of it, niggas is depressed, everybody, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers can't get a haircut. You can't motherfuckers standing in line at the Whole Foods and shit. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers gonna drop alien videos. And motherfuckers, I mean UFO videos and shit. You know what I'm saying? And everybody act like niggas didn't even give a fuck. Niggas like, you know what we going through? I'm trying to get my PPP loan. You think I give a fuck about an alien right now? He's getting real zesty out there. But yeah, so we almost about this motherfucker, man. Spin the wheel one more time, get up out of here. I'm trying to get Lizzo.
You can talk about her even if we don't land
No,
on her.
I just want I want it to be fair.
It's gotta be organic.
Vegans, man, that food be nasty as hell, man. Y'all motherfuckers need to quit lying to yourself. I knew this motherfucker, I knew this fat bitch, and she was like, she went vegan for 2 weeks. And she talk about that shit all the time. Like, when I was vegan, bitch, you was vegan for 2 weeks. And then your ass went back to chicken nuggets. Spin a motherfucking wheel. Let's see what we got. Cannibalism. Now I'm that one documentary, remember when the journalist or some shit, he went over and tried to fuck with some motherfucker like native tribe motherfuckers and they ate his bitch ass. Almost getting up out of here. Man, let's spin the wheel one more time. Spin the wheel. Then I'll talk about some video game shit and we be out of here. But yeah, man, shouts out Anthony Bourdain. Rest in peace, man. I love that nigga. I feel like, I was about to say some crazy shit. Cowboy hats is some fly shit, especially out here, man. I went, it's just fun. I actually love those stores, man. I call that motherfucker, I can't even fuck. It's slipping my fucking head
Allen
right now.
boots?
Spin the motherfucking wheel. Oh shit. Dungeons and motherfucking Dragons. I ain't even gonna lie. I told my girl I was just trying to find something to get out the house. This is Dungeons and Dragons Club at this retro video game spot that they meet up every Thursday nights and get together and play and shit. I was like, man, I don't know. I feel like I might just want to go hang out with these niggas, just do like some research or something, man. Cause I don't really know how to play Dungeons and Dragons. I've watched documentaries about it and shit like that. And I've seen like motherfuckers be having like ill ass fucking like $1 million crazy ass setups and shit like that with all types. So it is something that motherfuckers really are passionate about and shit. So I just wanted to go try to just hang out and be like I don't know, I guess a troll in some sense. She's like, don't be going up there messing with them people. I was like, you right. I don't need to be doing that. But Dungeons and Dragons, man, so that's some deep shit right there, man. That's something that I've never gotten to. My shit, I guess, and we want to say me getting into something like a Dungeons and Dragon kind of thing, it would be the motorized football game. Y'all remember that shit?
I do.
It's the old school motorized football shit, and you don't got, yeah, that shit right there. I don't know what we got else going on. Spin the motherfucking wheel. Man, we ain't talking about this shit no more, man. We did this before, man. We get a second go round. Fuck Scientology, man. That's what we doing. Y'all gotta take that off the board, man. I think they keep putting that shit on there and y'all taking it off. Santa. We talked about Santa too, didn't we?
Did we? I don't remember that one.
Well, I'll tell y'all motherfuckers about Santa, man. Santa's your motherfucking parents, man. That's who motherfucking Santa is, man. So yeah, man, let's spin the motherfucking wheel, man. We gotta change. Hopefully we can. Goddamn. Viagra. I love Viagra, man. It is lit if you can handle it. You know what I'm saying? Because I've had 12-hour boners before. And it's nothing wrong with, taking Viagra when you need it. But when you don't really be needing that shit and you just trying to be like, nigga, I want to give a bitch a steroid fuck. I'm about to get you. Is you natty or not? This ain't no natty dick, bitch. This motherfucker coming through strong. But I'm going to tell you the problem with Viagra when you take them when you don't need to take them. Because you take them that night and you have a great time and you pulverize her, you punish her, you give her the maximum power. That motherfucker's still going strong the next day. And you might not even got it in you. It been times my motherfucking, I ain't that big of a person. Ain't that much cushion for the pushing. But that motherfucking pelvic bone or whatever, the V bone right there, that motherfucker been raw. Like you keep just beating on that motherfucker like leg kicks in MMA or some shit. Like my shit was sore to the motherfucker and you still got a hard dick. So now you just sitting around, you jacking off. You jacking off just to not fucking, scare people. Because you walking around large and in charge all day long and it's taking over your brain. You can't even think right no more, man. You can't just be in McDonald's ordering McDoubles with a boner. You get what I'm saying? People go to jail for shit like that. So if you don't need Viagra, I advise you not to take that shit. It is expensive. But I know sometimes niggas like to show off. You know what I'm saying? You want to do handstands in the pussy and shit. Bitch be like, damn, he's still going? Like, yeah, he's still going. But the bitches be knowing, though. They be knowing, because I feel like my shit get like it'd be like bigger or something when I take enhancements. Because I've had them say, like, your shit look a little different. Your shit look a little... Let's spin the motherfucking wheel one more time. Come on. Before we get into some drip session shit. Chicken pox almost killed my motherfucking ass when I was in the 4th grade. That's the reason why I don't know my multiplication tables now. For real, because when they, yeah, man, we just started multiplication and shit, and then we was like on the 2s, the 3s, and all that shit, man. I got chicken pox, man. I was out of school for like a few months. I came back, these motherfuckers was on 9 times 8. And then that's how you know public schools don't give a fuck about a nigga, man, because the bitch ain't try to catch me up or nothing. She just let me in the water, like, nigga, figure out fish. So now I'm always that's how I felt algebra. By the time I got to like 6th grade, I'm like, algebra, this shit fucked up. You know what? Fuck school. Started skipping class and shit. So yeah, chicken pox fucked my life up. The best thing that happened to me because of the chicken pox was that it happened around the time that my birthday happened. I damn near died though. Like I couldn't even breathe. I was in the hospital for like a few days, all that type of shit. It was really bad. But my birthday had came around the time and so my mom, and all the kids in school, I was gone for like a few months. So all the kids from school had came to my birthday party and shit, and I was fucked up. And my dad got me a Nintendo Power Glove. Because we seen that shit on the Wizard. We thought that shit was lit. But that shit ain't work. Motherfuckers trying to play Mike Tyson Punch Out with one hand. You getting your motherfucking ass whooped by Glass Joe. So yeah, it wasn't that cool and shit. But yeah, I went back to school. And the teacher was like, fuck you, Daniel, figure it out. And so I never know. Like even to this day, you give me some ill multiplication table, I'm going to look stupid for a minute. Like, it ain't just like on the spot. Like click. It don't really click. So like division. Like division shit like that. Geometry, don't even ask me shit about no shit like that. I got literally from 6th grade on up to the time, 6th grade to the time I was supposed to graduate, it literally was F's in every math class. I literally never made it past because I just stopped going because I wasn't good. I didn't know shit. Bitch ain't teach me multiplication, so fuck you, Miss McFadden. You fucked my life up. Thank God I knew how to rap because I would have been fucked up over the chicken pox. And now they talking about they got this monkeypox shit going on. I ain't fucking nobody ever again in my life, man. This shit is over with, man. Yeah, monkeypox is about to take niggas out. You know it is, man. The same shit they did last time. They told you early. They told you early, and if you wanted to, like, you know what I'm saying? If you wanted to, like, you know, they kept telling us. And you were like, all right, I seen some shit about monkeypox. Next thing you know, you got the monkeypox. So it ain't happening to me. I ain't fucking with the monkeypox, man. Look at that shit. Fuck that shit, man. We not doing that. But yeah, I'm scared to death of monkeypox. Just the name. You know what I'm saying? The name alone. That increases fear in my heart. Spin the motherfucking wheel, man. Shouts out to my girl Lizzo. I hope we land on you. Pegging. I mean, it ain't gay. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gay. Anything you do with a woman ain't gay, I guess. Spin the wheel one more time. Fuck it, man. Let's see what we got, man. I'm just trying to land on Lizzo. She's a legend, though. You know what I'm saying? She really a legend because she fuck white bitches up, man. Like, niggas don't trust them. No, I mean, you never supposed to in the first place. But, you know, white women can seem very wholesome. But once you find out they shitting on beds, it's like that's when you got to start looking at them a little like you got an animal instinct to you. Like the shit could get triggered and it could snap anytime. Oh, let's spin the motherfucking wheel. Let's start it off. El Chapo was an amazing man that lived a great life that a lot of people should to look up. I mean, I'm just saying, you're never supposed to say anything bad about El Chapo, so I'm just trying my best to, cause you know the one dude, the pirate El Cucuyacan, y'all remember him, the drunk little teenage motherfucker, and he started talking shit about El Chapo. You see what happened to him? So yeah, I love El Chapo. I think he was a great guy. What he's look at him, he's beautiful. He was hot, like I mean, all the girls wanted him. Spin the motherfucking wheel. I know I said I wasn't gonna, but hey, we got 10 minutes left, man. I gotta figure out something. Jury duty. Yeah, jury duty is they actually, you know, they obviously reached out to me before to do jury duty. And I mean, I know people talk shit about it. They don't want to do jury duty and this and that. Like, fuck that, I'm going to jury duty. But my dumb ass, you know, I was like, shit, this shit might be tight. Hopefully I get an ill case. So I guess you got to fill out the paperwork and all that. And I did all that, and I was waiting on it. Then they sent me a letter back, like, you know, we reviewed your profile and all this, and we all right. We ain't really, you cool. We all right. And I was pretty upset about that shit, man, because I was like, fuck, man. I always see it on TV, watching CSI, some shit like that. Like, man, I want to be a jury, man. And I was going to really go in there with if I was going to be right. Ain't nobody was about to sway my opinion. I wanted to go in there to save, if I was going to save an innocent man, that was my intentions. I wasn't about to go in there and listen to other stories. I really wanted to go in there and see what was going on, man. But nah, man, they sent it back to me. And they was like, nah, we straight. About to get up out of here in a minute. I guess we'll spin the wheel one more time. El Chapo gonna come again, and that's like Candyman. You say El Chapo 3 times. Harry Potter, yeah. I never really, I read a Harry Potter book in jail without context. Because it wasn't like the first, it was like one that was way deep in the game. So it was like, I'm reading shit like, you know, and it's telling you, like, I didn't really understand what was going on. But I know for a fact that had a girlfriend that was super into Harry Potter. Like, that was like her shit. So I know it does have a huge fandom that comes with Harry Potter, but I feel like I was just too old for that shit when it came out. Spin the motherfucking wheel. I literally forgot what I was talking about. That was like a system error. I was going somewhere too with it. I think that's what make this podcast good in some time. You never know what's gonna happen. Oh, the afterlife. That's a good one to talk about. Because I was going through my mushroom binge, going through my mushroom phase and all that. And I told y'all like, not too long, I took mushrooms, it didn't work. It's not making me not have to pee more, if we want to be real about it.
You want to take a break?
No, spin the motherfucking wheel. Spin the motherfucking wheel. I hate filming on Tuesdays, I ain't gonna lie. Cause that's when it comes out and I'll be like, man, did I say some crazy shit? Oh, Bad Baby. Bad Baby exposed a lot of motherfuckers, man, cause as her being as young as she was, I've seen a lot of old niggas get creepy. So yeah. Spin the motherfucking wheel. Let's see what y'all got going on this time. Oh, boofing. Yeah, that happened to me by mistake. You say, how did that happen by mistake? I was just that high. I was already fucked up. I was drunk. And I was like, but she's like, man, if I put this pill in your ass, it's going to kick in faster. And I'm all about shit kicking in faster. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it is. I will say I'm down with it. I agree with it. I'm not just, boofing is tight, man. What's up? We got some drip sets. No, spin the motherfucking wheel one more time. Let's see what the wheel got going for me, man. I feel lucky today.
That wheel gypped you last time. It should have been on Lizzo.
I know guilty pleasures, man. I don't know if I got no guilty pleasures because I ain't never guilty about none of my pleasures. I'm at that age in my life where I'm comfortable with all that shit. You get what I'm saying? So I like what I like. And if you don't, I don't give a fuck. And if you want to judge me for liking that shit, fuck you. I told y'all motherfuckers, man, that's not what we out to. I guess, shit, man, spinning wheel one more time. I'm feeling lucky. Yeah, man, this nigga should be under the jail. Kevin Spacey is one of my favorite actors too, though. But we always kind of knew he was a little creepy. I mean, you just could not just think that, And I think, they say method acting or some shit. When motherfuckers become method actors and they become these characters, man. And before you know it, get kind of just becomes a part of them in some type of way, man. And I don't know if that's what happened to him. But when he made that motherfucking YouTube video, the Christmas video, whatever the fuck he made after the allegations and all that shit right there, all that told me was that nigga guilty. You know what I'm saying? So, and he don't give a fuck, so. It's all right. We almost about this motherfucker, man. Let's spin the wheel one more time. Let's see what we get. I feel like I've been neglecting the wheel the past few weeks, so I hit it hard this week. Polar plunges. That's when motherfuckers be jumping in like cold ass water and ice water and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, white people shit. Niggas ain't doing no shit like that. I mean, that's not something that I want to do in my life. I mean, I guess I would do it on some shit like, they say, you got to experience life, do everything once and shit. But I don't think, man, I hate cold, man. I hate being cold. All right, man. Let's spin the wheel, man. Let's hopefully we can get some light out this dark. If anybody's sad yet. Imagine growing up with your siblings in the freezer. Oh, we thought we got Lizzo, man.
Damn, took from one.
Let's act like we did. All right.
From one nonsense to another nonsense.
Let's act like we did. All right, this nigga Area Spears. No, I'm talking shit. Come on, we spin the wheel one more time. We get you out of here. I'm feeling lucky. We still keep.
Wow.
Anchovies. One time the anchovies got me kicked out of a hotel. I swear to God. Spin that motherfucking wheel. Gold diggers. That's such a fucking old ass 1990s ass term. Like gold digger. Who the fuck call a bitch a gold digger? I mean, I guess the Kanye, but that was still like fucking 20 years ago or some shit. But gold diggers, no one calls girls gold diggers anymore. And I don't know, man. I guess men gold diggers too. What the fuck? Spin the motherfucking wheel one more time. It's my favorite, man. It is, man. BDSM is for niggas that like to do coke, and then you do too much and your dick don't get hard no more. So it's nothing better than finding a bitch that just into that kind of shit. Like, oh, I could just whoop you for a couple hours and push you down the stairs, throw you out the window. Did you like that shit? Spit on you, just degrade you. You know what I'm saying? Waterboard you. I do all that shit. Pee on you. I don't give a fuck. That shit is fun to me. But yeah, man, I love BDSM, especially the fucking the dominatrix sub shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, just sit in the corner right there, man. Chill out. Sit in the corner. Let me watch the game. You know what I'm saying? Come over here, rub my feet. You know, she's like, yeah. Crawl over here, bitch. Don't walk. Did I tell you to walk? Yeah. So shouts out to BDSM and everybody involved in that shit, man. I love y'all motherfuckers, man. Y'all the true bloods. You know what I'm saying? Y'all the true bloods. Y'all understand what sexuality is all about. Because sometimes, I mean, I guess God created it for us to procreate. But it can be fun sometimes. And if you want to have some fun, I suggest you know, especially when you've been, you know, women into that shit, man. I'm telling you, man. Y'all think, you know, I don't know, man, but maybe that's just the girls I date. I don't date girls no more. I'm a married man. I'm almost a married man. Whatever, man. Y'all get me in trouble with this shit. Can't be telling all my business, man. But I will say, man, I'm a motherfucker, bro. I used to have a sex room in my house, man. Sex swings, all type of shit. Shit hanging from the wall, paddles and shit. I was doing my thing. That was, you know, but I fell off. Nah, man, I ain't really got it like that no more, man. I don't really got the patience for that shit no more. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's drug shit. Me, as a normal person, I ain't really got the patience to be doing that shit all night, man. I mean, I guess if I'm off a Viagra or something and the boner just keep going, that's just something we can do to have fun, you know, because I'm lasting. You know, I'm everlasting love at that point, man. So I got to keep it going. So, yeah, man. Yeah, so shouts out to BDSM and everybody on Fat Life. Have a good time. One point in time, I was like, man, everybody was like, man, you need to get you an assistant. I was like, an assistant? Well, why would I pay somebody to be an assistant when I could just join like a BDS community and get me a sub and make her run my social media page? You get what I'm saying? And it'll be for free. That was like the smartest shit to me. I'm like, man, I'm gonna make a Fat Life page and I'm gonna find my assistant on that. And every now and then, for morning, I can fuck her. So I was like, man, that makes sense. Why would I pay for an assistant? Just get a sub. Put that bitch on a leash. Answer these email, bitches. And she gonna love doing it. And you don't gotta pay her, you know. I mean, most, I guess, interns, assistants working like free for interns and shit. But no, when you got a motherfucker working for free like an assistant role, that's how they fuck shit up. Because the niggas don't care like that. A sub, she would really care because then she doing it out of love for you, you know. I guess let's spin the wheel one more time. We get up out of here. Talk some more shit. Mayonnaise get a lot of hate for no reason. You know, I know a lot of motherfuckers, like, they always try to equate mayonnaise to white people. That's some racist shit. Y'all got to stop doing that. I will say, though, my favorite mayonnaise is Burger King's. I guess we're going to start off early, man. Spin the motherfucking wheel. Once Sonic Fox started losing, it's going to be fuck him, too.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Magician, it depends on what kind of magician, man. Cause like, man, I don't know, man, like Chris Angel type niggas, like fuck them type of magicians, you know what I'm saying? But like David Blaine is cool. Like I like that nigga. Whatever, let's go. Spin the motherfucking wheel, man. Nazis. That's all I'm gonna say. So come on, spin the wheel again, man. We spinning the wheel today, man. country music is obviously something I used to hate on all the time. You know, you from rap. You know, you listen to rap music and shit. But you know, growing up, I would say I always been exposed to like a lot of different genres. I would say one of the most influential things was having a DJ in Detroit. His name was Mojo. And Mojo would fucking play all type of shit. He'll play rap, he'll play techno, he'll play rock, he'll play fucking, it wasn't a genre that he didn't touch. He'll play jazz. But everything he played was fire. And I always talk shit about country music. I never really didn't think I'll be into country music. But once your ass moved to Texas, you know what I'm saying? You get into a fight with your lady or something, my nigga. You hop in that Uber or something. They got that shit on. You be looking out the window and shit. You start feeling the nigga like, man, damn, man, what song is this? I get it, man. You have a couple drinks, but then you realize, man, Texas music, man, is ratchet, man. These motherfuckers be saying more crazier shit than what niggas be saying in rap songs. These niggas be beating bitches up. They be doing all type of shit, robbing niggas, fucking other niggas' hoes, telling them about it, what you gonna do about it type shit, man. These niggas, man. Then the women, they be having songs like I stabbed that nigga in the kitchen, caught that nigga with my sister. Like, dog, what the fuck is you talking about? No, next up, what we got? Come on, spin the wheel again. Fuck it, man. It's Wheel of Fortune today. Man, skinny jeans isn't style anymore, man. I mean, I don't wear skinny jeans anymore. I do have like a few pair, and I think if I do wear them, it's almost like me. That's like my version of dressing up. Like put on a pair of skinny jeans with a nice ass shirt, some nice little boots or some shit like that. But other than that, man, skinny jeans at this point in my life, them shit's uncomfortable, man. Like niggas be having a bulge and shit. I remember and then you gotta wear certain drawers for skinny jeans. You know, you might as well wear a thong with them motherfuckers, man. Because if you don't, man, like. I will say it's crazy now that fat dudes wear skinny jeans. It's nothing worse than they be looking like pugs when they stand up. You know what I'm saying? Please, man, don't be dressing up like Jeffrey Dahmer for Halloween, man. That shit ain't cool, man. So yeah, let's spin the wheel one more time, man. Then we gonna get ready to get up out of this motherfucker. Kwanzaa. Now Kwanzaa, it's pretty much black people Christmas, right?
Yeah, kind of.
So yeah, man, we're spinning wheel one more time. We about here. That was great. Today was Wheel of Fortune, man. Sometimes I don't spin the wheel. Sometimes I abuse this motherfucker. I somehow think Jeff Bezos created COVID. Cause that's all niggas did was buy Amazon shit the entire time. And this nigga knew it. He like, I'm about to drop this bad motherfucker down on these niggas, man. And then I'm gonna raise the delivery prices. Yeah, let's spin the wheel before we get into some white people shit. Last time we spinning the wheel like crazy. Whataburger, man. Whataburger got some fire merch. Cause she's the future. She's the future, man. Yeah, let's spin the motherfucking wheel. If it ever was some white people shit, this is it. Ain't no niggas ever thought about playing beer pong. And yeah, man, we'll spin the wheel one more time. We'll get up out this motherfucker. Spin the motherfucking wheel. Oh, Bigfoot. No, that's some bullshit. Bigfoot don't exist, man. That's some dumbass shit they keep making up. But the thing is, the illest shit I think, though, is the finesse of Bigfoot. Like the niggas that's able to make money off Bigfoot in 2023, like that's crazy to me. Like it's been niggas making money off this nigga name for years. And if Bigfoot do exist, bro, we need to hire a lawyer team for you. These niggas they've been making so much money off your name for years, bro. Like we gotta figure some shit out. You need to come out. If Bigfoot, listen, if you listening, I know you got an iPhone. Go ahead and watch the Danny Brown show. If Bigfoot exists, man, you have to see all these niggas profiting off your name, man. You got to stop this shit, man. You got to come out and let these niggas know I'm real, my nigga. They got Bigfoot costumes. It be a show every year, Finding Bigfoot. It's so much content on YouTube about you, man. You got to come out, bro. Bigfoot, if you do exist, come out here and let these niggas know, man. They owe you money, bro. Come out here and get your shit, man. I'm telling you, man, from one black man to another. Because I know you got to be black. You get what I'm saying? I think Bigfoot is a real nigga. He just got cases. Because he like, I did murder a few niggas, though. He like, I can't come out now. I do want to come out and get my bread, but I know how them people's going to do me, man. Spin a motherfucking wheel. Pride parades. Invite me. I'm down to pull up, but you gotta pay me though. That's the only thing. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm down for the community, man. Throw me on one of them floats. Let me bust some bars. You get what I'm saying? Pay me. That's what I'm gonna say about the pride parades, man. Danny Brown ain't like that. Your man with the shits. Pull up. I'm down to play a great show at any pride event. Shouts out to the LGBTQ RS community. I love y'all motherfuckers, man. Yeah, man, pull up. Great time. Great time. That's all I'm gonna say. Pride parades, great time. Yeah, so yeah. I pull up all day, man. But you got to pay me though. I'm just saying, man. I just put a bag. I'm pulling up, man. Your boy's pulling up, and I'm shut the shit down. I turn up. It is what it is. All right, spin a motherfucking wheel. Eating ass. I was just thinking about this shit on the way here. No, for real, man. Because I was like, man, it's some girls, man, that be eating ass, man. And they be like looking like regular bitches. And you be like, man, I would never expect that this bitch be eating ass. Like, man, you get what I'm saying? Like, and then she like doing it, man. I remember I had this one girl, she like, man, she always be like, man, take a shower because I want to do that thing. Like, do that thing, yeah. I mean, Cardies, they want to look for watches and shit, man. Snatch Cardies. All right, I'm stopping. Spin the motherfucking wheel, man. I'm tripping right now. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. We don't have to edit that out. I'm going to go to jail. Leprechauns. I would tell y'all, man. Y'all remember the Leprechaun horror movies?
Yep.
Bro, Leprechaun in the Hood. It came right up. That had to be the most racist shit ever, man. Leppy in the Hood. The funny part is that one of the homies I used to sell dough with, this nigga was short and shit. We used to call that nigga Leppy. We was like, Leppy in the Hood. Because we had this shit on bootleg. We used to watch it and shit. But the funniest shit to me, y'all remember, I don't know, it was like a viral video. And it was some niggas, they was like, man, I seen the leprechaun in the tree. I seen that nigga. Bro, and then the nigga had the gold teeth in his mouth. He smiled like, like a leprechaun in the tree. Y'all got to be able to find that shit, man. See, there go my nigga right there. See, when I think of leprechauns, I think of this nigga.
Day, crowds are coming by the dozens to get an up.
Eyewitnesses say the leprechaun only comes out at night.
If
you shine a light in its direction, it suddenly disappears. This amateur sketch resembles what many of you say the leprechaun looks like. Others find it hard to believe.
So yeah, man. Yeah, spin the wheel, man. We gonna do Wheel of Fortune for him about this motherfucker. Private jets. I wish I could take one. Cause I hate motherfucking flying, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. One thing to do, I mean, airports is cool and shit, but you just know, man, after you've flown so much or whatever, you just know it's a better way. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could be stressful. So I feel like, but just the private jet, I don't know if that's that ethical in some sense. I guess if you making like, the thing is to me, like if you making it, like if you playing a crazy ass show and you making so much money off the show, it's like, fuck it, just take it out the budget of the show, whatever the fuck. That's a cool thing. But a motherfucker that's just doing private jets and all that shit. But I will say, man, the lame shit is when a motherfucker, you know, he's a commercial flying ass nigga, and his one time he be able to go on a private jet. This nigga take all the pictures in the world. He's making that shit seem like it's a normal thing. Like, nigga, I'm on the private. Nigga, if you gonna do, nigga, show when you in the motherfucking 28J. Don't just show when you on the private, my nigga. Show these kids the real shit, man. No, I won't say nothing. Spin the motherfucking wheel. And we'll get the fuck about this motherfucker, man. I got to piss, man. God damn it. What is y'all doing, man? No, yeah. Yeah, that way. These niggas, discipline, I would say. Spin the wheel again. I feel like you. That was a. And I'm looking. All right, man. How many? This shit is not. This shit is fixed. Dinosaur. All right.
That's a nice one.
Yeah. The TV show was real sad. Y'all remember that? Not the mama. See, that's how old I am. See, look, Chad, remember?
It's a great show.
Yeah, it was amazing. But do you remember the last episode?
I don't know.
Oh, man. It was one of the saddest episodes I ever seen on TV, man. That shit fucked me up as a kid, man. So, yeah, if you don't know, like, the world ended, like, type shit. Because you got to think they was dinosaurs. Like, the world ended. Like, it was like, imagine that. Them niggas went through some shit. The dinosaurs, whoever created that show, man, that was some heartbreaking ass shit, man, for that last episode. And it went 4 seasons. I guess we'll be out this motherfucker in a minute. Let's spin the wheel one time. We'll get up out of here. Supreme. I will say, Supreme's one of those brands that I never really got like on it off rip. I just never really fucked with it. But I've had a few Supreme pieces. I've caught some cool shit here and there and places and shit. But you know, to me, I like to be on top of a brand. Just like now with Mischief. I feel like what Mischief is doing is kind of like the new Supreme. I'm a huge fan of what Mischief doing. I've been copping a lot of their shit. They just had a ill drop yesterday with the fucking the Italy bag and all that shit. But yeah, man, I had a few. I mean, Supreme is like commercial. Like, you know what's crazy? If you go to like some crazy like ill countries and shit. Like I think I was in like Portugal. I was somewhere in Spain, and I went to the mall and they had like a whole Supreme store with Supreme, but it was all fake. Like literally had a fake Supreme store inside the mall that said Supreme, and going in there, you're like, no. Ain't none of this shit Supreme. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like going in there, even looking at, and how do they get away with shit like that and doing shit like that? So yeah, man.
It's just because I'm a feminist cuck.
Obviously. All right, let's spin the motherfucking wheel. Let's get this nigga up out of here. I think he started. What the fuck is wrong with you right now, man?
I'm sorry.
The Rock. Were you ever a wrestling fan?
No, not really.
You never a wrestling fan?
All
right, we'll spin one more wheel. We'll get about this motherfucker, man. Thank you, Hans, for coming too, man.
Thank you.
You're a funny motherfucker, man. Just don't let these bitches take you out, man. I feel like you're gonna meet some bitches gonna put the woo wop on you.
I wish.
Shoplift. You look like you done stole some shit before.
Yeah, I was arrested for shoplifting in Atlanta.
So that's the one thing you got?
That's my criminal record.
Was it a misdemeanor?
Yes.
What did you try to steal?
Just a bunch of knickknacks from Target.
Knickknacks? You was broke, living in the van?
Yeah, I was a broke college student, and I didn't want to ask my parents for money. So I was just like, let me just steal bowls and pots and pans and shit. And then I had stolen from that Target before, so they were like, were watching me, and then they were like, come on with us. We were watching you the whole time.
You like, you breaking that shit down like that. Right. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. All right, let's spin the wheel one time. We get up out of here.
Spin the wheel, that's something new.
Spin that motherfucking wheel. No, we always had the wheel.
I've never spun the wheel before.
Because we was probably too crazy last time.
Yeah.
We've been doing good timing. TikTok.
Andy Dick.
David, you got a TikTok?
Yeah, I got TikTok.
What's your TikTok?
Somebody else running it. I think David Lucas Clips. Something like that.
Oh man, first TikTok I would say, man, TikTok is something so simple. I mean, something so innocent that started off with kids that became so tainted. And it's such. I mean, TikTok is the end of society as we know it. Oh yeah, we spinning the wheel. We ain't never spin the wheel. See what we talking about this week. I knew it. As soon as I seen that shit. Dogecoin to the moon. Only thing I say about this crypto shit is I'm mad I ain't never get involved in none of them scams, man. I swear that's the only shit, man. Niggas ain't going to jail. Motherfuckers done hit $1 million licks and disappeared. They done took all the crypto. Well, they did lock the one bitch up, the motherfucking the Versace bitch, whatever the fuck, whatever. But she was dumb, man. When you're dealing with billions and billions and billions, that shit, I understand it. But yeah, man, the crypto scams is going down. Just recently, motherfucking I Show Speed, he just got caught up on some crypto scam shit. But wasn't Dogecoin Elon Musk shit?
It was the one he was hyping up the most.
Yeah, he had went on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
And he did that shit. But this was a rug pull too, am I right? It's Dogecoin to the moon.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to the moon? It's still going up?
Oh, I don't know if it still is. I don't think so.
No, it's at 6 cents right now.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? So that was a rug pull. They just finesse niggas.
Yeah.
See, look, Elon even scamming niggas. I know, dog, I knew Elon was an ill nigga when he dropped the Cybertruck. And right in front of our face, he told us, this window can't break if I throw this rock at it or whatever the fuck. And the nigga threw it at the motherfucking dog. At the motherfucking dog. He threw the motherfucking brick that breaks the window. And he still told niggas, man, you could just put $200 down on the pre-order. We ain't dropping this shit till like, it's gonna be 4 years. And it made everybody be like, you know what? I'm gonna drop this 200. If broke niggas was dropping the 200 on the Cybertruck, cause they like, man, by the time it drop, I'm like, that's giving me my motivation to get my money up. By the time the Cybertruck dropped, he gave niggas hopes and dreams. Just put $200 down, man. You get on the list for the Cybertruck. I put my 200 down off rip. This nigga ain't even done with the motherfucking truck. It been 10 years. The motherfucker can't even keep, cause this whole shit was saying he wanted to fit in the garage. That motherfucker too big. You want to put barbecue grills on the back. You want to be able to put scooters and all type of extra shit. Man, no, that's not about to fit in no garage. I'm not gonna lie, it is a cool ass fucking truck though. All right, man, we gonna spin the wheel one more time and get ready to get up out this motherfucker. But yeah, Cyrax, you thought I wasn't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna get your ass. I can't believe I'm beefing with Cyrax though, man. Hentai. I don't know, man. I mean, I think I'm too. See, the difference is, I think with me, man, is I'm from the era. I told y'all where you had to like steal porn and like get, just do weird shit to even watch porn. Now, kids grow up with porn, right next to their fucking bed when they go to sleep every night. Shit like that. So. I can't say I never really could see the appeal of hentai, because I just want to see like real titties and shit like that, because I just feel like that maybe like that's some shit, that's like some shit started out as a kid. Like you can kind of maybe relate to watching hentai more than real porn, because you ain't doing no real shit, so you looking at it like it's a cartoon. It's almost like some kiddie shit. So I don't know, and even that just that weirds me out a little bit too. That is just, I don't know, animations and shit, cartoons and shit, that shit for kids, man. That shit ain't supposed to be used like that. Like the worst is when you see like a motherfucking, like, you see like a fucking Family Guy parody or some motherfucking fucking Meg up the ass. Like, I don't want to see no shit like that. Now you done fucked up the whole show for me. I don't know, we'll spend it one more time, I guess. We'll get one more out the way. Oh, I'll do some reviews. I'll do game reviews after this. But, oh, Andy Dick. I think y'all already know. See, it's a whole big, deeper situation with Andy Dick. All right, man, we about to get up out here. Let's spin the wheel one time, see what they talking about, man. I don't feel like we did that in a minute, man. But Chingo, man, thank you for coming through, man. I definitely had a motherfucking H-Town represent up in this bitch. Sir. I definitely got to come up to Houston and fuck with you, man. I want to go to Cumbia, man. Get some real.
They got shit out here too.
I don't want no Tex-Mex, man.
No. They got parties out here too that are like all straight cumbia, like
no Tex-Mex, man. No fucking Tex-Mex. I don't know why I hate on Tex-Mex, man, but I do. I hate on Tex-Mex. Bar mitzvahs. Yeah, that nigga Kanye tripping right now, man. All right, man, we got Will up in here. Let's go ahead and test. Let's test it. Spin the motherfucking wheel. You already know what this is.
Do I?
We got it. Let's see what we get. TSA. Sometimes I feel sorry for TSA. For real though, man. Because, I mean, you got to think they go through a lot of shit, to be honest, man. Niggas, one of the stressfulest things you can possibly do is fly. I feel like flying, moving. And because motherfuckers be on edge.
For sure. Yeah, I stopped. I used to take some edibles sometimes before flights, and I stopped doing that.
Like motherfuckers coming late, trying to rush through. They talking shit to TSA. Hold up, man. You get what I'm saying? But if I would tell you, I know the most aggressive TSA agents in America, and that's that motherfucking Chicago O'Hare.
Oh, really?
They'll beat your ass in that bitch.
Ooh.
The TSA agents in Chicago O'Hare, they not playing none of them games you got going on. You will miss your whole flight trying to be rude or talk shit to them. Matter of fact, they rude off rip to you. Ooh. One thing you got to understand, I'm in the airport, I'm trying to get to my flight, especially if you're a person like us that's flying for do some business, we got to make some money, we got to go. So just shut the fuck up, just do your thing. But one place you do not want to play with is them niggas in Chicago O'Hare, nigga. They will beat your ass and make you miss your flight. Facts.
Fun.
All right, that shit was fun. All right, we'll spin the wheel one more time. We'll get about this motherfucker, man. Thank you, William, for coming through this motherfucker, man.
Yeah, thanks so much.
You know the door open for your ass any given time.
Yeah, man. Well, thanks for having me. Nice to see you again.
All right, come on. Let's go. We'll get about this motherfucker. A motherfucking Ditto still in the cage. She tripping. McRibs.
So what is that? What's going on? I was thinking at first I was going to say this reminds me too much of Balloons Tower Defense 6, and I was thinking about that, and then I just I didn't know what was.
I love McRibs, to be honest, but I will say the new ones, they ain't like the old school ones. But I maybe think, man, sometimes, man, they just don't cook them long enough, man. They just like a little, like, the motherfuckers be coming a little too rubbery. I don't have friends. Just the only time I get to talk to people. So, damn, they got dark, didn't they? Oh, I guess we gotta go to the wheel then since I said it. Come on. Go spin to it. Spin that motherfucking wheel. All right. Porta potties. I told y'all about the porta potty situation, man. It's disgusting. It is what it is. I will say though, like a place like Austin, Texas, that's gonna let people have encampments. Any other city, or if you're gonna allow homeless to have encampments, and I feel like the government or whatever the fuck, excuse me, sorry, whatever the fuck that's supposed to do that shit, they should supply porta potties in all those situations. You know what I'm saying? Because niggas shitting on the street, pissing everywhere is crazy. My bad. My bad. All right, hey. Scissors and bold letters. We gonna jump to it now, man. Spin the motherfucking wheel. Gardening. I will say I have a lot of respect for gardening. And if you ever meet a woman that's really into gardening, wipe that bitch off rip. And I know what you're going to say. Danny, the toe ring bitches in the gardening. Yeah, that is true. But it's different types of toe ring gardening bitches. It's some that want to grow weed, them, like, you know, whatever. Or want to go to fucking, you know, want to go in the mountains and trim weed for other niggas every blue moon. See, that's the rugby team type of shit too. You can't fuck with the toe ring bitches that leave you for a few months to go trim weed. Them bitches be doing toe ring. They be doing rugby team shit too. But then you got the vegan bitches that want to plant their own tomatoes and shit and feed you that shit. And you be like, damn, bitch, This tomato don't taste like the tomato from the market. Your shit got a little dirt on it. This motherfucker a little ashy. Like, what's up with these tomatoes you growing? The bitch be like, this is a cucumber. Bitch, this shit tastes nasty. All your fucking vegetables taste like dirt. Why the grocery vegetables taste like vegetables, and your shit just tastes all the vegetables taste the same, bitch. So yeah, you got them type of bitches. But yeah, man, all right. Cause I feel like I don't wanna Oh, one more time. Motherfucking Joe Rogan. Yeah, man. My Rogan episode was fucked up, man. But I'm telling you, I was going through a lot of shit at the time, man. That's my aunt had just died. I mean, I'm not about to make any excuses, man, about it. But yeah, man, my Rogan episode was fucked up. But I did find out that I am really funny. Because ain't no way you supposed to be on Joe Rogan's show talking to that nigga about waves. I feel like shouts out to my black community. That's where my trolling would go. That's where my trolling went too far, man. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, man. But shouts out to Rogan, man. I love that nigga, man. But yeah, spin the motherfucking wheel. We gonna get into some wheels before I forget, you know?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, we gonna spin the motherfucking wheel. I already see what y'all got going on here. Speedos. Yeah, if you go to Australia and you go to like these festivals, it's like groups of white dudes. And they hang out. It's like young, I would say like college frat boys. And it's flocks of them, like crews of them. I ain't talking like no skinny twinked up type niggas. Like these like beefy, buff, but not like no bodybuilder niggas, just like the frat type niggas. Niggas that, you know what I'm saying? Like, them type of niggas. And they walk around with Speedos on and they be drunk as fuck. And they just like regular niggas. But so they scared me because they was all Denny Brown fans, man. And I'll be performing, you just see the niggas with the Speedos on just jumping around, man. Dongs flapping. I'm gonna tell you what Speedos fucked my life up at. I knew it. It was the MC Hammer Pumps in the Bumps video. MC Hammer, man, this nigga, dog. This nigga, I mean, you could put it on mute. You ain't even gotta listen to it. But this nigga, dog. Hammer was throwing dick in this video, man. This shit was crazy. I couldn't believe. Look at him. Look at this shit.
Whoa.
And he just,
damn.
bow. Look.
Oh my god.
He boned. This nigga is bonered up, man.
Oh my god.
Why he bricked up in the video? Pumps in a bump. Look at him. With his homie. His homie got on jeans and Timberlands. He's standing next to this nigga shaking balls. Look.
Oh my
boom.
god.
Look at him roll. Ticket is fucking the mirror.
He's got moves.
Dog. Look at the boner.
Yeah. He's
All right,
chubbed
man.
up.
This is too crazy, man. This shit don't even supposed to be on YouTube, man.
I can't stop looking.
Cause it's zebra print too.
Yeah.
Now he playing dominoes with them on. He chilling with the gangsters playing dominoes with Speedos. That's the best scene in the video right there. All right, we watching this a little too long, man. Oh, we been changed, my bad. That was still me.
On Grownish, they had one of my songs on there, so shout out Grownish.
Oh, shouts out to Grownish then. Yeah, all right, man, we gonna do some, my dog up in here. So let's spin that motherfucking wheel.
What the hell kind of wheel is this? This is the wheel?
Yeah.
The shit on here is crazy.
Sneakerheads.
What about them?
They don't exist no more because niggas is wearing reps now. And that's not the way we rock. You get what I'm saying? Shouts out to me. I got a 96 phone posit for you niggas right here. This ain't no rep. This is an original. From
This is I can't even tell you.
Oh, that's
what this is.
the Sequan.
I forgot what it's called.
Yeah, it's the Sequan. I can't think of it.
Shit's made out of tires and like industrial fabric and shit.
Okay, so I feel
I'm
like
not a sneakerhead. I just like what I like.
because reps has became a thing and niggas want to wear reps and shit, which I hate. I'm gonna tell you like this, man. Niggas don't fuck with niggas wearing fake clothes, fake jewelry, fake anything, man. You deserve, bro, because a nigga do everything for the bitches. So if I'm spending all this money on my clothes for the bitches to be, you know what I'm saying, to show me something like, damn, this nigga, he putting effort into his shit. Nigga spending $1,500 on his shoe, you know what I'm saying? This nigga, he doing his thing, and you running around here wearing reps. I be saying on TikTok like it's cool now to wear reps. No, it's not, man. Those motherfuckers need to go to jail that's making them bitches, man. Raid all them shops. Do all that shit, man. But yeah, but far as sneakers heads, I feel like where we at right now with the sneakerhead community and shit, it ain't all about, one thing we do need to stop too is all these weak ass collabs. Everybody think just because they can make a collab is a fire shoe. I don't give a fuck. Reebok did a Target collab and they got a bull. Fuck that. I don't give a fuck if motherfucking Chanel did a collab with motherfucking New Balance. Like, bro, is the shoe fire or not?
Doc
So
Martin and Rick Owens.
the collab shit, that's going too far. So to me, as me being a nigga who I feel like original OG sneakerhead that used to buy Kicks magazines, and the only way I was able to see shoes to come out was actually going to the mall and looking up on the board, and it'd be like January 13th, a Jordan 8. You don't even know what it looked like. It just said it, so you know I'm coming back to the mall. See, that's crazy shit.
Did you used to have East Bay magazines?
Yeah, East Bay all day. What are you talking about?
You know, it's crazy. People might think different, but I'm not really a fashion person at all. I know nothing of fashion.
But
Like,
you got fashion sense though, so that doesn't matter.
I like what I like, and I've always been like that.
And that's all it is. You got personality for yourself. But so yeah,
in school I won best dress, and I never wore brands or anything like that.
I dropped out because I didn't win best dress.
That's crazy.
These niggas gave
You dropped out because of that?
I mean, I've been dropped out, but I ain't come back.
Oh,
after
I was
that.
like, shit.
I dropped out after 10th grade, but I still was going every day. I just was never going to classes and shit. But I was, you know, because I was going to win best dress. 2 years strong. But I realized that I was over niggas' heads, so they wasn't getting shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, my whole shit was about, I was wearing shit way before the shit was popular. The niggas would cop on it. I never wore the same shoe in a week ever. Since like 9th grade. Like, that was like blasphemous to me. You wore the same shoe twice? You tripping. If you didn't have a rotation at least, because all you had to do is have a nice rotation of 8 to 10 shoes. Yeah. And you could always flip every week and then be like, damn, I forgot he had them type shit, you know? Yeah. Then you pulling shit into the rotation. So yeah. But yeah, Tough Tone won. Shouts out to Cheddar Boy Tough Tone. He won off of 1 year. And that's why I was like, man, that's what really taught me a lot about life. Because it was like, man, people don't respect everything you did. They just only know recent shit. And he was wearing iceberg and shit for like a year straight, which was fire. Niggas couldn't afford no iceberg for a year straight. Nigga might be able to get a little iceberg jeans t-shirt here and there, but niggas wasn't rocking history just like that. But part two, I think this nigga was sharing clothes. So I think he should have been, disqualified. You can't be wearing your cousin clothes to school, man.
This is some retroactive hating right here.
Yeah, I know, right? But shout out Tough Tone though, man. But yeah, he won. But the nigga was only fresh 1 year. But in part two, he ain't had his shoes to match. This nigga wearing Team Jordans with iceberg. You can't be wearing Team Jordans with iceberg. Bro, I was mad. So yeah, once I seen the yearbooks drop, I'm like, fuck y'all niggas. All right, we'll spin the wheel one more time. And then I got a surprise from y'all niggas. Hey, if you stuck around this long, that's a good thing, because we going to actually play a motherfucking song from Scaring the Hoes, Volume 1.
Scaring the Hoes, Volume 1.
Danny Brown and JPEG Mafia. What is the name of this song, actually?
You wanted to name it Lean Beef Patty.
Oh, yeah, Lean Beef Patty.
I have no context to that.
Yeah, we going to show her while we playing it.
Okay.
Fat Models. What's Fat Models?
Why?
Oh, you talking about the bitch that was like trying to do like body positive shit, like I'm on the shit. Oh, I love fat bitches, so I was down with it. It wasn't nothing. We black.
Yeah.
Well, Peggy, I don't know if you fuck fat bitches before. I don't know, man.
Come on, man.
Sometimes a nigga need a warm place. Warm place to lay his head. It's nothing like a fat bitch, man. If you ever just want, sometimes.
Do I look like a nigga that don't fuck fat bitches?
I don't know, Peggy.
Damn, I think I stumped the room with that one. What the fuck?
I don't know. You don't. Cause Peggy be making protein shakes and shit. Any nigga that's consistently like a nigga, I make my protein shakes when I'm on it, but it's not a consistent thing. My nigga's consistent with his creatine. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I know for a fact. But yeah, hold up, Peggy. How the fuck you got hair?
I got happy enough, and it just grew back. When you put positive energy out into the air. No, I'm just joking. I went to a doctor, and I paid a bunch of money, and he took the hair from the back of my head and put it on the front of that bitch, and now it's growing and blossoming.
See, that's why my teeth was fucked up. This nigga hairline was fucked up. Mm-hmm. Now we back, bitch. You better buy this motherfucking album, man. Because niggas I spent 30 on my teeth.
This is
something got to shake, bitches. Something got to shake.
Something got to shake on this one.
All right, spin the motherfucking wheel. Because I feel bad. I've been watching the last few episodes. I don't be spinning the wheel, man. I be forgetting about this shit. Last week, with Ali, it caught us some good shit. I think, Zolo, you be doing this shit on purpose, so. Can y'all, come on, can be real. You don't be stopping the wheel. You don't be stopping on what you want to stop it on.
Nah, man, we talked about 6th Street recently, too. I think that's just a coincidence.
No, fuck 6th Street.
All right, I can spin it again.
No, I talk about 6th Street.
Okay.
Because the thing is, I actually love 6th Street.
Me too.
But I'm not single. And that's a lot of shit that comes with it. But no, I'm not single. I'm 40 years old. And they kicked me out of Muay Thai. I ain't saying they kicked me out of Muay Thai. I ain't gonna say that. Shouts out to Spencer. Shouts out to all the homies. Hey man, it is what it is. Y'all niggas been going to class, man?
Yeah, all the time.
I
like
miss
twice
it.
a week.
I want to come back. I miss it, man.
You should come back.
Yeah.
No, man,
I
it's
think
weird.
they'd be happy to have you back.
No, it's weird now.
Why is it weird?
I just got to find a new gym, man. I can't fuck with them niggas no more. Sorry.
We're both repping it right now.
I know. Shouts out to the old guard, man. They the homies. Let's jump into some white people shits. You know what I'm saying? No, fuck that, man. We keep neglecting it. Spin the motherfucking wheel. MILFs. God damn it. See, the thing is about the whole MILF thing is I'm not 20 years old. So anybody I'm fucking right now gonna be a MILF. And if you're not a MILF, then it's like, damn, what's wrong with you, bitch? Like something happened. You went to jail. Like, you got some mental health issues and shit like that. So the whole MILF thing is like, MILF should be a derogatory term. Because I feel like in some people's head, the MILF is like, it's a badass mom, like the badass mom, but you shouldn't be talking about trying to fuck nobody, mama. You know? We all fucking people mamas in some sense, but like when you be like MILF, I think that's like an American pie. That's white people shit. Like ain't no nigga never thought to say MILF. Like even if you was in the hood, if you in the hood right now, you say MILF, niggas gonna look at you a little different. Like, nigga talking about MILFs. Like, what? Nigga, that's an old bitch. Nigga just be like, old bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I fuck my old bitch. Young bitch, old bitch, you know. It's some players in the hood, I ain't gonna lie, man, that I used to look up to back in my day, man. Them niggas used to have a whole smorgasbord of bitches. Nigga be like, I got an old bitch, I got a young bitch, I got a fat bitch, I got a skinny bitch. And niggas just got their pick of the flavors, man. And I think that's what fucked me up by being around guys like this and being raised around shit like that and be like, man, you know, a smorgasbord of bitches don't sound bad, man, because you need all the qualities from every one of those bitches to make a perfect bitch. Damn, that sounded so bad. It's like one woman ain't enough. One woman is enough, but if you can just take the fucking, the empathy of a fat bitch, the confidence of a bad bitch, you know what I'm saying? The drive of an athletic bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to make a bitch. That's the Bride of Frankenstein type shit. Like, if I can just be like, make a bitch. I'm going to build a bitch. Like, go to Build-A-Bear. And we can go to Build-A-Bear and be like, but build a bitch. Damn, man, I need to, fuck, man. I need to get on my shit right now, man. I'm about to copyright that term. I'm about to build bitches, man. So that's my shit. All right. We'll spin the wheel, man. Spin that motherfucking wheel. We're gonna get up out of here in a minute. But yeah, you niggas airdropping them planes. Oh, exotic pets. Exotic pets, what we mean? Like, cause we gonna go back into my living with pythons. We're gonna get back into that story. I'm not about to tell that story again, but
like tigers and
Tiger
like
King
crazy
and all
shit
that
like
shit.
that.
Yeah. I mean, it's a lot of people that are like real animal lovers and shit. So I get that. I think to me, what is an exotic pet? Like if you go over a nigga crib and he got a sloth. You're like, nigga, why you got a sloth? Or like any nigga, that might have something to do with like a person that like they mental shit. You know what I'm saying? Like to have like, cause we watched Tiger King and you remember that one nigga, he had he was fucking bitches off them animals and shit like that. So I feel like some niggas, they get like weird animals cause it's some weird animal loving bitches out here. Like, come on, man. A bitch pull up, you got a sloth. She like, oh, he's so cute. You got a koala bear in the crib. Bitch dropping draws. Like, this nigga got a koala bear. I seen him eating a eucalyptus. He passed out. Like, what? But the thing is about exotic pets, man, if you ain't got the money to take care of them, man, you just really endangering them even more. And I would say not more so exotic pets, like far as like, but having like rare domestics. I don't like me, and I had my cheetah cats and shit. My Bengal cats, cheetah cats. What the fuck am I talking about? But I had Bengal cats. I will say, having the Bengal cats, I love Chi, I love Siren, I love my cats, but they was whooping my ass all the time. Like it was not a time, right? Or sometime like, you know me, I was getting fucked up, Xanaxes and drinking. I pass out one night, pass out in the bed with the cats. I wake up the next day, hop in the shower. Nigga got 1,000 lashes on him. Don't even just burning. Like, oh, you look at your body, it's cut here, cut there, sliced here, sliced there. So yeah, the cats used to fuck me up in my sleep, man. So, all right, man, spin that motherfucking wheel. I think I need to get out of this. I thought that Adderall was gonna pop up, but threesomes, man. Threesomes, I'm gonna say this, man. As a nigga that has had more threesomes than I can count in life, I will say some of you niggas ain't ready for it. Yeah, because it sounds fun in hindsight. But if you ain't got that much dick to pass around, don't be playing with these bitches because they gonna get frustrated and mad. I remember, listen, let me tell you my worst threesome I ever had in my life. 2 bad bitches. I'm talking about one. I had a white bitch that looked like normal white bitch, but she got a donkey, like the stupid fat ass. And then I had a black bitch that looked like Amber Rose, you know, the bald head, boom, boom, super fat ass. We get back into my room. We about to have a threesome. These bitches, they going hard. They going hard at each other, making out, kissing, doing, they doing everything. I'm figuring out my way to, it's like double dutch. I'm like, as soon as we get in the room, they just attacked each other. So I'm like, so when do I get in? Like, what do I do? Like, so yeah. So then I did get in and they attacked me. They went at me hard like a pit. I'm dying. I'm like, ooh, I'm about to tap out of this in 5 minutes. But something happened for me that I really realized in life where, you know, that's where my stomach got the rumbling. I'm talking about not a regular rumble, like, no, you got to take a shit right now. I'm looking at these 2 bad bitches in the bed. I'm like, I gotta take a shit now, though. I'm like, literally. These bitches, they started scissoring. This is what I remember. These bitches going hard, scissoring. I'm like, I played it off like I'm going to the bathroom, I'm gonna take a shower, I'm about to come back out with the full power, like. I go in the bathroom, I cut the shower on because I don't want them bitches hearing me farting and doing all what I got to do. I'm in the bathroom shitting like a motherfucker. Like I'm talking about my guts, everything. Boom, took a good shit. I felt 10 pounds lighter. Hop up the toilet, hop in the shower. I'm about to scrub this asshole pristine. Come out, dick clean. I bust out the bedroom. Boom, what's up, bitches? Both these bitches fully clothed. They done. They done nutted for the night. Both of them ready to go home. Both the bitches left. Now I'm in this room with the shiniest balls I ever seen in my life. Sitting on my bed. With pay-per-view porn that I paid for from the hotel, so I might as well keep this going. Yeah, so it turned out to 2 bad bitches, to me jerking my newly shaved balls. I shaved them, and I try to do my thing. But, well, I'll say this, to say that. Sometimes you can't handle a threesome. It sounds good in hindsight, but they only make dick for one person. They ain't make dick for multiple occurrences. Dick is only made for the one person. Dick ain't made for. So, I mean, if you got 2 bitches that want to fuck, this is when it's cool to have a threesome. When you've done so much coke and your dick ain't getting hard no more, and them 2 bitches don't care. And you just have a great time. You can just sit back and watch. But then you're just sitting there looking at your dick like, please, man. Like, I looked at my dick eye to eye. Like, looking at him in the pee hole. Like, looking at him in the pee hole, staring at him like, don't do this to me right now, man. Like, just please, if you can just turn up. Like, turn up. Like, dick, turn up. Dick, turn up. I won't never ask you to do this again. And you turn up. And that's that. All right. Yeah, spin the wheel. Tequila. That's easy. I mean, I would say tequila, man. I'm almost out of here and we getting done. I'm gonna take a shot of tequila before I leave this motherfucker. But tequila is I feel like is probably the safest liquor in the sense of, because you know, like drinking whiskeys, any brown liquor, all that shit got the sugars and shit. Like tequila just don't have no calories and shit like that. But you gotta understand, cartels drink tequila. So if you shoot a nigga after a wild night of drinking tequila, it's tequila. Cause you can drink the brown liquors, like the whiskeys and all that, you gonna go to sleep. That shit gonna make you go to sleep. But you drink tequila, you might shoot a nigga in a road rage. I was about to get canceled. Let me shut up. Let me shut my dumb ass up. So yeah, man, spin the wheel. I be forgetting, man. I'm getting too used to have guests. We've never spin the wheel when I got fucking guests and shit. So let's get a fucking wheel spin, man. Wet in the bed. Fuck wet in the bed. My drunk ass always wetting myself. Like, it's been mad times I don't know, something wrong with my dick. I think I maybe jacked off too much, man. So it just gonna hold shit. When shit's time to come out, that shit's time to come out. So yeah, I've definitely pissed on myself a lot of times. Most of the time it's been in fucking drunk as fuck, going back to my hotel room. And like I say, I always tell the story. For some reason, when you gotta pee and you trying to get in your fucking hotel room, the key don't never work. But as soon as I piss on myself, the key worked. So that's a good one. But yeah, man, being an alcoholic is not fun. Once you start pissing on yourself, that's when you know life has gone downhill. You know what I'm saying? If you need to judge anything about something, peeing on yourself is one of those. So yeah, but wetting the bed, man. Back in the day, man, you wet the bed, man, you getting your motherfucking ass whooped. It was so many times I got woken up. That's one thing about kids, black kids that grew up in the hood, man. You get PTSD from shit like that. My little cousin, he and you got to think he probably just had a random problem. He obviously couldn't stop himself from doing it every day, but his mom was like, fuck that. You pee in the bed, I'm whooping your ass, you know, type shit. That nigga pee in the bed every day. So obviously he couldn't control it because I knew he didn't get it. I know he didn't want to get his ass whooped every morning. He getting his ass whooped. And we got to get waking up to the sound of him getting his ass whooped. So imagine that. You got to go to school with that trauma. Shouts out to my family. I love y'all motherfuckers, man. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for y'all. Oh, we all get to some white people shit. Some story that you already know. A nigga gets shot in that bitch like Abraham Lincoln. All right, man, I'm tripping. I'm tripping. All right, spin the motherfucking wheel. I've seen some good ones on there that we might get into. God damn it, mushrooms. Yeah, man. I don't know, man. I feel like I'm starting to have a love-hate relationship with mushrooms, man. Because I don't know. I think it's whatever you're going through in your life. You know, people be like, man, mushrooms could have a you can have a breakthrough when you. Like the past few times I take mushrooms, like I've been angry, and that shit just made me more angry. You feel what I'm saying? Like I don't know, so I don't know if it's working out with me. But I was drinking too. That is one of the number one things. You can't be fucking drinking, taking mushrooms. But yeah, but no, I think I'm happy that mushrooms has became more accepted. You know, just psychedelics in general. I think just in the black community for sure. Because we always hear the stories, motherfuckers that do psychedelics and jump out the window or be running up the street naked or doing shit like that. But now, because I can definitely say it is a form of therapy. I think it was one acid trip that made me come here. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it can get you through a lot of shit. But I will say, you know, everything is, you know, you do anything too much, you know. I was doing the mushrooms all last summer. See how much dumb shit I got myself into. I'm still recovering from that shit. But I got some mushrooms now actually at the crib. But I even tried the microdosing thing. And I really couldn't really do that because, you know, even though you microdose, you just get this little, like, feeling sensation. It's just like a feeling, like, ooh, like a calming, like, ooh. But it always kind of make me a little horny. So I was like, man, I don't know, man. I'm not trying to take mushrooms being horny every day because, you know, so, yeah, fuck that. But I will say, man, everybody should trip at least once. Just get you one good blast off in just to understand what the shit really about. And you know, that'll be that. Yeah, I love y'all motherfuckers. We about to get up out of here. We can spin the wheel one more time. And we'll get up out of here. I don't want to get too dark on y'all. Always, that's one thing, man. I feel like my podcast is pretty much just like my albums. The shit be funny as hell, but when you think about it, you be like, nah, man, shit kind of dark. Shit kind of sad, man. Coachella, man, is one of the best music festivals ever, man. It literally is. Coachella is such a vibe. And I really feel like the reason why Coachella is such a good festival is because just the history that it has. So everybody that go there, they all happy. Like this, you know, but like you can go to certain festivals. This motherfuckers in there, they don't, you know, it could be a fight. I don't feel like motherfuckers don't be fighting at Coachella. Niggas be on there really with the peace and love vibes, man. That's the closest festival I feel like we got to Woodstock. But, you know, it has... Obviously, I mean, it's the fucking biggest festival in the world. It definitely came, you know, it's super commercial now. I feel like, you know, I wish festivals would get back more into just booking acts that they feel like is cool for the festival and cool for their brand instead of just, they going by the numbers now. I don't even think they listen to half the music. I mean, people that's in you know, in charge of the bookings and shit at these festivals now, they don't even know the music. They just look at the numbers, who got what, because you can tell by the way it's booked and how the artist is slotted and different shit like that. So I played Coachella once. It was a great time. I've been a few times. My first time ever doing coke was at Coachella. So y'all got that one. Y'all got that one. And yeah, man, I would love to be back at Coachella, man. It's definitely a great vibe, man. It's so if you ever get the chance to play Coachella, definitely know it's definitely you know, you should be honored. It's definitely, you know, you on the list. You know, you great. You did great shit. And especially if you can go to Coachella, there's always a guy at Coachella backstage passing out $2 bills. And if you're lucky to get the guy and get one of those $2 bills, my $2 bill's still in my wallet to this day. That's like my fucking good luck charm. I don't know how much has been working out for me, but I never spent that $2. I still got it. Everybody know who I'm I know most motherfuckers in the industry know who I'm talking about, but it's always this guy. I think he hangs out at a lot of festivals, or maybe, I don't know, maybe it's just Coachella, but he got a big ass stack of $2 bills and he passed them bitches out to like all the artists and shit. So shouts out to $2 bill, cuz. All right, so spin the motherfucking wheel. I ain't got nothing bad to say about Nickelback. I know everybody talk shit about Nickelback. I think the black community really like Nickelback. To be honest with you, like a lot of songs that they got, that's the only. It's probably a lot of niggas in the hood. The only rock songs they know is Nickelback songs. So I would say, man, I think Nickelback just got a lot of flack. I don't know, man. That's some weird white people shit. Nickelback is white people shit, and I'm not saying Nickelback is white people shit, but the hate on Nickelback is some white people shit. I feel like they just feel like they was an easy target to pick on. But I feel like, man, run up on the lead singer of Nickelback, he gonna whoop your motherfucking ass. Y'all should have been hating on Creed. All right, let's spin the motherfucking wheel. quarantine. Man, that was one of the saddest times of my life. It was really dark. It got really dark for quarantine with me. Only reason because I went through a real huge breakup, like a real bad breakup. And then, you know, I moved out. I moved out of my house and went and got like a Frasier ass. I thought I was like living like Frasier. Got me a nice little downtown condo. I was like, yes, I'm about to be a hoe. All the bitches gonna pull up. Nah. Shit, COVID shut shit down. And then the way where I lived at, the way it was, like they shut the entire building down. You couldn't even have no fucking guests. Like you couldn't have people come over type shit. I mean, I was still sneaking motherfuckers in, but you wasn't supposed to have nobody over and shit. So it was just sad, man. I was in that bitch. So I just went through a crazy breakup. So, you know, my first time being alone. Actually, my first time ever living by myself. I always lived with a girl, to be honest. But just living by myself, and I guess, man, during that time, I will say that's where the drinking really started to get real bad. I started drinking like every fucking day. I mean, it was nothing to do, just getting high and shit, sitting around, and it just got dark, man. I was real depressed, real sad, and then I was like, man, it ain't really nothing else I can do. All my shows got canceled. I was pretty much playing every festival that summer, like all the big festivals and shit. My album had just came out. That was the saddest part about it for me. It was that my album just came out in November. I toured it. I toured it in the States, and I had a UK tour planned, and, you know, Australia and all that. And, you know, I was playing every festival that summer, like I said, and then by March, everything just shut down, you know? Like, I even had it's going to be a huge show that year, South by Southwest, me and Baby King. Like, just a lot of cool shit was, you know, so then I missed out on a shit ton of money. And I was just sitting at the crib, man. So I was like, man, I ain't nothing else I can really do but fucking make music. So just went right back in, started writing, started recording and shit. I went and got me an Adderall script. And I just used to fucking take Adderall and fucking write all day. And I recorded the album. The album is done. You know, hopefully you guys hear it soon. You know, so really excited. I mean, I know by the time y'all hear this, the JPEG Mafia Danny Brown album will be out, Scaring the Hoes Volume 1. We're really excited about that. I mean, shouts out my grannies, man. Let's spin the wheel one more motherfucking time. Star Wars. That's kind of crazy though. I only seen the first Star Wars. I mean, well, the Luke, I'm your father. I only saw that one. I ain't seen no other ones after that. But I can't say I'm really into Star Wars like that. I'm just not into space shit. You know, as a black man, you know. I think I told you gay niggas in outer space. Yeah, gay niggas in outer space is like my Star Wars, I guess. Or I don't know, man. I just never been into space shit. But I will say just never been into space shit. So I don't know, man. Star Wars is that's a tricky one. Y'all niggas watch, I'm pretty sure y'all, I know the dog ass watch Star Wars.
Fuck you, dude. I've never seen a Star Wars. I've never seen a full Star Wars, dude. What the fuck?
It's the glasses, man. It's the glasses.
Dudes have only been around for like 3 years, 4 years.
I know any you saw the Star Wars?
Nah, I'm with you. I saw the first one, and then
that's it.
Like, I don't need the other one.
So Zolo, you for the win?
I've seen a few.
And you the one that I would think hasn't watched any Star Wars. Yeah.
I've seen the old, but I haven't seen the new ones.
Oh, you haven't seen none of the new ones?
Yeah, I'm definitely behind on those.
I haven't seen no Star Wars. I haven't watched any of like the Marvel movies. I haven't seen not one of those. Which, I mean, I'm not going to say I haven't seen. I mean, one time I was watching Guardians of the Galaxy on the plane. I was like, shit kind of tight. Like it wasn't, I'm like, this shit kind of tight. So it made me want to see more Marvel movies. I mean, but for the most part, it's too many because I wanted to understand the whole universe. And you know how every movie play off each other in some sense? But you could just watch a YouTube video that breaks it all down and tells you all about the shit. Yeah, Love at the Lockup, that's my shit, man. That's my shit. Me and my girl watch it every Friday night. That's our thing. So yeah, we'll get up out of here. Matt, just spin the wheel one more time and then we'll get up out of here. I'm trying to land on that rodeos. God damn it. Bam! In-N-Out is amazing. And the reason why I love In-N-Out is because the lettuce wraps. You know what I'm saying? You get the lettuce wrap burger with everything and all that shit is fucking amazing. But down here in Austin, Texas, a lot of people tell me I need to stop calling it Austin, Texas, because it don't seem like I'm gonna fucking be here that much when I call it down. It's Austin, nigga. But down here in Austin, Texas, they got a thing called P. Terry's. Y'all hit the P. Terry's?
Yeah.
Yeah, the P. Terry's is ooh. I think that's their version of In-N-Out. They got the P. Terry's too, and they got that Freddy's. Y'all ever fucked with the Freddy's? The custard shakes and all that shit?
No.
Man, that shit fucked my stomach up, man.